what's going on, guys? Johnny here from Chisel the Wolf, and today's video I want to talk about how to build muscle while burning fat. The short answer is yes, you can build muscle while losing fat at the same time, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that in this video. Let's just get into it. So it's not rocket science. So first, let's talk about how exactly it is that you burn fat. So burning fat essentially is you being at a calorie deficit. So this means that you burn more calories than what you consume. So every day a person has a certain amount of calories that they burn. And for the average man, that's around 2,000 calories while maintaining. So let's say an average man wakes up and he doesn't work out. He just walks around the house to make food, watches TV, goes upstairs to use the bathroom. Normal everyday life activities that doesn't involve actually intentionally trying to work out or do cardio or burn calories. That's their maintenance calories, and that's usually around 2,000 calories. So if that person wanted to burn fat, all he would have to do is be at a calorie deficit. So he needs to eat less than 2,000 calories. And the perfect amount of calories to do that is around 400 to 500 calories. If you do that, you would burn about a pound of fat per week. So that is how you burn fat. And that's really it. You don't want to complicate it. Now, once you know that, now there comes a lot of different strategies that you can use to be at a calorie deficit, and that's it. And a lot of people mistake this because they think it's keto that's making me burn fat, or I do an hour of cardio right in the morning, that's what helps me burn fat. That is the reason why I burn fat. No, they're wrong. Those are not the reasons. Those things just help at the real reason at being at a calorie deficit. So there's a lot of different strategies to be at a calorie deficit, which is how you burn fat. And the thing is, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent to burn fat and to actually notice it be coming off your body. To keep in reference, a pound of fat is about 3,500 calories. So you would have to be at a 3,500 calorie deficit in order to lose your first pound of fat. So if you were to do the quick math here, 500 calorie deficit from your maintenance calories for one full week, which is 7 days, you would burn 1 pound of fat for that week. That's just 1 pound. Now imagine you want to burn 20 pounds. It's going to take you about 20 weeks. So you can see already right there how long the process is for burning fat. It's crazy. So that is number one. That is how you actually burn fat. Now let's talk about let's talk about how to build muscle. So building muscle is very simple. You have to progressively overload in whatever exercises you're doing. So in other words, whether you're in the gym or you're at home, you have to gradually increase the difficulty of whatever workouts you are doing. And you are doing this by adding more difficult variations of an exercise, adding more weight, adding more reps, adding more time under tension, adding more sets. There's a lot of things that you can do to basically put more mechanical tension load on your muscles to give your body a stimulus to grow. So a very simple idea to get from this is when you're at the gym and you're doing the barbell overhead press, okay? Let's say you do 100 pounds for 6 reps at 100% intensity. You can only do 6 reps. 6! The next time you do that same exercise in order to build muscle, you now need to aim for 7 reps. Or you can increase the weight from 100 pounds to 105 pounds. And then you go from there. So it's a very gradual thing, but it's very important for knowing that you're building muscle, because at the end of the day, you just need to give your body a stimulus to grow. And that stimulus is by doing something different. Now that we covered number 2, let's go back to the title of this video. How do you build muscle while losing fat? Now, honestly, I understand why people say you can't do this. It's a gray area. Basically, if you have reached your genetic potential of building muscle and you're a very advanced weightlifter or fitness person who's been working out correctly for like over 5 years, 10 years, then building muscle while losing fat is extremely difficult for you. But for a person who's just starting out, like most people in this world, you can definitely do that. And I'm not going to get into the science of this, but basically you just need to apply the 2 principles of losing fat and building muscle, but nutrition comes into play. So while you're at a calorie deficit to burn fat, and while you are progressively overloading in the gym, you need to eat enough protein. So that is the only mix in there that you need to do both at the same time. Specifically, you would need at least 1 gram per pound of lean body weight. So basically you have to calculate what body fat percentage you are and times that by your body weight, and you get your how much body fat you have in your body, and then you subtract that from how much you weigh and you'll get your lean body mass. So for example, right now I'm about 11% body fat. I weigh about 160 pounds. So you would do 160 times 11.11. You get like around 17 pounds. So I have 17 pounds of fat in my body. You do 160 minus 17, you get about 143 grams of protein. So I need about at least 143 grams of protein. It's scaled upwards when your calorie deficit is more severe, like 700 or more. Yeah, so that is the answer. That is how you lose fat while building muscle at the same time. You are at a calorie deficit. You are progressively overloading the gym. So you're just always trying to get stronger in the gym every single time, or at least maintaining your strength. And you're eating 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body weight, or about 0.8 grams per pound of regular body weight. You do those 3 things and you will lose fat and build muscle at the same time. And now obviously sleep is a very important factor as well. You need at least, I would say, 7.5 hours of sleep, because it fits in I think it's 5 full REM cycles. Each REM cycle lasts on average 1.5 hours. So you do that times 5, you get 7.5. So 7.5 to 9 hours of sleep, high quality sleep, and you were golden. Now you just have time on your hands. Do that consistently for however many weeks you need to do it in order to reach your desired body fat levels. That is how you burn fat and build muscle at the same time. So I've been doing this for the past 2 years. With my channel, I really want to promote the idea that we are going to stay lean for life. We are trying to build an aesthetic, lean, chiseled physique for our entire lives. There's no dirty bulking BS. I don't believe in that. We don't want to look good for half of the year and then get fat the other. Not get fat, but just dirty bulk and use that as an excuse to build muscle. While it is true you are optimizing muscle growth when you're at a slight calorie surplus, you don't need to go to the extreme of dirty bulking. Not worth it 99% of the time, especially if you're trying to have that lean and aesthetic physique. You just cannot dirty bulk. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like the video, it really helps me out. Subscribe if you want more of this content. Follow my Facebook, follow my Instagram. I'll have them in the links below. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.